Hello, I thought I would do a live video. I am just resting from being outside. I can not, while I'm awake, I can think clearly and perfectly fine, and my awareness level is at 100, but my body will not wake up all the way. I look stoned constantly, or drowsy constantly. Now I don't. It's been a month since almost a month. What's the date? It is 2 days short of a month since I quit the antidepressant. It'll probably be several months before the depression symptoms go all the way away, as I have a neurological developmental disorder, not a personality disorder, which is a working neurological or a habitual system. This is my insides have a developmental disorder, which is who I am. My practices are not something I'm gonna put medicine in my body for. That doesn't make any sense, but that is the thing to do nowadays. People are, when they talk about themselves, they talk about their practices like it's them. I've been saying this for 20 years, but you are not your thoughts. You exist whether or not you have thoughts or not. My sister is 100% proof of that. She doesn't have thoughts. She is intellectually disabled. She still exists. She has a social security number. So, anyways, I feel very numb, but I'm not experiencing epilepsy. It is my I do not actually have the depression, even though I feel very depressed, because my symptoms are not going below the normal level. So that is good. My symptoms now are just a rebalance from having the extra in my system for the last what month is it? 9 months. 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. So I am like this constantly. I cannot read very clearly. I can read clearly if I put a lot of work into it, but I don't know why I would at the moment. And usually, as I have been dealing with myself my entire life. Usually when I go through a period and I can't do something, because I've been through a lot of medical procedures. So usually when I go through something and I go through a period of time where I can't function like I normally do, that's when I focus on something that's not affected. So I cut the grass, some of the grass, and I'm switching from Charter Internet back to AT&T because Charter Internet is for, like businesses and stuff. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Anyways, so there's no reason to pay $70 a month when I can get the exact same thing for $10 a month at the other company. So it's a big difference. So I'm waiting on that this week, and started my classes back this week. It'll be over before the end of the year. And, there really isn't anything that makes me feel better right now. Luckily, I'm not mentally ill, or this would really, really suck. I couldn't do it if I was. So, my stomach is vibrating, and it does that often. That's the seizure activity that's left. It's just an anatomic seizure type situation. It's not actually a seizure. It manifests into like a spasm. Or like a physical hallucination. It's right here. And it's this vibrating feeling. But yeah, some days this gets really old. Sometimes I try to argue with myself, but I'm hoping that progressively my mood will pop back up. I'm not really sure what to do at the moment. We'll see how my female cycle affects it in a couple weeks. I don't know if I'll have another Grand Mal episode. Hopefully not. I think that had a lot to do with it, but that happened because of me coming off stopping the antidepressant, because it was a neurological developmental disorder. So hopefully, just constantly praying and working that things balance out, trying to keep from ending my own life, which is heavy on the table at the moment. But we did talk about that a couple times over the past couple years, me and like my medical team and stuff, that was going to be a situation at the end of this. So that is where I'm at. Hope everybody has a really good Wednesday, the rest of it at least.